Though in the last 8-9 years, the number of seats, undergraduate seats in medical has almost doubled. At the country level, effort is being made to have more and more medical colleges. The number of medical colleges also have almost doubled in last 7-8 years. In our own state, the number of medical colleges, we have crossed over 50. Only last year we got 11 more new medical colleges. We are creating more and more medical colleges so that it's a large country. 140 crores, large country. We need to have a good health care system. We need to have a health care system which takes care of the poorest. You know, a country cannot grow if its citizens are sick, if citizens are unhealthy. Who makes this country? It's the citizens who make the country. And if our citizens are sick, unhealthy, how can we build a strong nation? No, we cannot. And that is why there is a special focus on making a healthy India. Whole lot of schemes, right from building more medical colleges, more and more medical colleges, creating more and more health infrastructure, making health care affordable for the poor, making adequate thrust on preventive health, lifestyle diseases, preventive. Somebody is likely on the borderline of being a diabetes, a sugar or hypertension, detected and treated. We are making holistic effort to make this country a healthy country, because that is the basic, the most primary requirement to build a strong nation. And you all who have cracked NEET, and you are going to be the doctor, you are going to be the healthcare provider. There are a lot of expectations from you. You know, by cracking NEET and cracking it well, cracking with distinction, you have achieved a milestone in your life. Now, the second journey begins. And in your journey hereafter, what you have achieved now, that part is over. You have moved forward. That milestone will remain because you got admission in good medical colleges. Medical colleges that you wanted to be, to study. But now, you have to study hard, because medical profession is not, or medical studies is not an easy study. You are dealing with lives, human lives. And there is very little scope for you to fail or to commit, to have a wrong diagnosis, because people's life are in your hand. When we go to a doctor, anyone, we all go, I go to the doctor. I have my doctor, Dr. Khanna. When I have problem, go to him, whatever he recommends, I don't question, I just blindly follow it. Anyone, we go to the doctor, we surrender ourselves. Whatever you prescribe, we believe, implicit trust in you. Nobody, no profession, no one in the world enjoys that degree of trust, implicit trust. Whatever you have prescribed, the patient will go and take it. Follow that. Now, since it's a question of life, medical study is also hard and rigorous. Hard and rigorous. So you have to study hard. And you know what? Prabhanjan said one thing. Don't keep the backlog. You are first semester. No, I think I will do something. Okay, I will do it in the next semester. No. If you get into that, you are in trouble. Well, you can, once you have joined, today or tomorrow, you will be able to clear it. But that's not the spirit. You must be steady. And that is the mark of success. Any field of life. Whichever field you choose, you have chosen medicine. But any field of life, one has to be steady. Because only when you are steady, you march forward with confidence. There is nothing which is a nagging monkey on your shoulder. That, okay, I have not done this. This is left behind. No. You must clear not only every semester, but I know that you will have frequent examinations, formal, informal. You have to keep clearing that. So, having joined MBBS, it doesn't mean that now it's not like getting a service that, okay, after you have got a job, now you will accept it. No. You have to invest yourself to be an excellent doctor. You have proved to be an excellent student by securing high marks in the competitive examinations. Now your next challenge is, among the fraternity of doctors, you must be excellent doctors, each one of you. Whichever field you choose, you must be a reference point. People must say, so and so doctor. That should be your study hard. And sometimes it is said that people often say that doctors are very bad patients. Is it so, Dr. Kannan? People say doctors, they advise others, but don't. Take care of your health. Take care of your health is very important. Because a doctor is not only treating by his medical or her medical knowledge, but he should also be an example. When the patient looks at you and when he sees a sick doctor, it doesn't inspire much confidence. So you must take care of your health. It's an obligation that all of you have towards yourself and to the nation, to your family and the nation, to keep yourself healthy. Giving adequate attention to your physical exercises and food. I know it is a very demanding course, but you can always find out time to take care of your health. That's very, very necessary. You know, today, India is an aspirational country. As I said, in last 7-8 years, we have doubled the number of medical colleges, doubled the seats of medical. We are all moving forward in every field. You might be reading in the newspaper every day. India today is not what it was some years back. Today the world looks at India with respect, with expectation. And one expectation of the world also is India to be the healthcare provider of the world. Today we know in our country, we have centers, Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai. People come from different parts of the world for health treatment, for medical treatment. People popularly call it medical tourism. Nice way to say. But the fact is that Our doctors have proven that they are among the best in the world, number one. And number two, they are caring. That is the human touch. They are best professionally in the knowledge. And the second is, a patient needs care. He's a human being. It's not a machine. Blind just dispense it. Dr. Kannan told you that to be a responsible doctor, to be an excellent, good doctor, you must also be a good human being. And the good human being means one who listens to the patient. Patient, normally there is a tendency, unfortunately, some doctors they do it, but others doctors don't approve it. When you go with a problem, without hearing you, they write you one test, this test. It's okay. Test should be done. But we are more than a machine, more than a product of a chemical reaction. As a human being, a lot of relief to a patient comes when the patient feels that, oh, doctor has given me a good hearing. You know, in many cases, half the treatment is done with the confidence that the patient has. Listening to the patient. Listening to the patient, empathizing. I know, hard pressed. I know in the hospitals, especially in government hospitals, doctors are under tremendous pressure. Sometimes I visit some hospitals, sometimes I visit All India Medical Sciences Delhi, and I find one doctor in a day seeing 300, 400 in OPD patients. I really sympathize with them. How can? But I also admire the patience with which they deal with the patient. I know they are under enormous pressures, but I have never seen them that a stress on their face, or as if, oh, done with, I'm under. They don't reflect it on the patient. And that's what makes these doctors very special. So you need to be mindful of that. So in India, people come from other parts of the country, and there are demands from many countries, have more and more flights. You know, here we have a lot of patients from Middle East, Bangladesh, and other places. There is a demand from more and more from Bangladesh government, Bangladesh people. We should have many more flights to Chennai, because more and more patients would like to come for treatment because they have a trust in the doctors there. It is best quality, best care, and perhaps the cheapest. In other advanced countries, for a certain procedure, the money that they have to pay, it is only a fraction here. So they get not only relief, they get treatment, they get well, they get healed, but they also not end up becoming a bankrupt. There is a very affordable treatment. This is possible. Now we want, in the next 25 years, when the country is trying to take care of our own health, the health of our own citizenry, we must also take care of the health care of the other needy people across the world. I have seen here people coming from United States of America. It's not only for Middle East and there's Southeastern or East Asian countries, because they know that people come from United States of America because they know that the doctors here are equally competent, but cost is much less. So they find it easier to come to Chennai and have the treatment. You will get the best treatment possible at a much lesser cost, because there it is exorbitant. Now this, you must realize that by being a good doctor, a competent doctor, you are not only serving the nation, but you are serving the aspirations of the nation to be the healthcare provider of the world. We would like to have more and more centers in our country where people would like to come from other parts of the world for treatment, because they know that in India they will have best doctor, professionally, best caring and affordable price. So you have a very heavy responsibility, my dear friends. Keep that in mind. And one thing I would like to suggest, that you all have come from your different schools. Occasionally, visit your school, maybe once in a few months. Tie up with the principal or headmaster, whoever, mistress, whoever is the person. Meet the aspiring students. You tell them how you made it, because your story will be far more convincing and inspiring to the aspiring students than anyone else. Any amount of motivational talk will not help as much as when you, from that school, you go once in a 6 months, 1 or 4 months, 5 months, whatever time you choose. I know it will not be easy for you. Medical course is very demanding, but there are opportunities you can find out. And I find many of you are studying here, either here in our state or Jipmer. That's what I have seen. Most of you are. You can always find a place. I would urge you, sincerely urge you, to visit your school. Meet the neat aspirants, spend some time with them, give them the tips. That will be a great service. Service to your school, from which you have come, service to the state, service to the nation. Please keep that in mind. And I like to thank the parents for standing by them, because when they are preparing for examinations, they are under stress. And if the family environment is not okay, is not good, if it adds to the tension, it makes it difficult. You have all stood by them, that helped them in concentrating their study, concentrating on their studies and achieving what they have achieved. So I thank you all, the parents, for standing by them. I am also very happy to have 2 of our students, those who have cleared the engineering from our tribal families. You also have a responsibility. You should also go to your school, talk to your friends, because they will look at you as a role model that you have succeeded, you have made it. So don't forget your school, don't forget your other colleagues, those who are studying there. Tell them your story, how you made it, and that will inspire them. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you. Godspeed, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
It was supposed to be an interaction, but it became one way. So if you have any question, please feel free. Feel free. I'll be very happy. If any of you have any question to ask, any curiosity to clarify, feel free.
Dear students, This is a wonderful platform that has been given to you. Please make use of it. So if you have any query, if you have any questions,
Or
which
any
you can ask-
curiosity.
Yeah, right, you heard it. Any curiosity, any curious question that you want to know from the Honorable Governor, you're most welcome.
Don't feel inhibited. Don't feel you are talking to, you have come to Raj Bhavan, big place. No. This is just a building, nothing else. And I'm just standing before you like you have seen many of your teachers and many of your elders. It's like that. Feel free. Any question that comes to, howsoever stupid it might be, more stupid the question, more enjoyable it becomes. You don't seem to be, you are a parent, okay? Right, okay. Look, your parents are taking the lead. They have a scored. Give it, give, run.
Thank you, Excellency, for giving me the opportunity. Myself, Amma Seyappan, from Salem Steel Plant. Congratulations for the NEET achievers. For the past 5 years, our students are unable to find out the way how to make pass for the examination. Now, our children have got really very good achievement. But as a parent, I want to ask Mr. Excellency, when will you give clearance for ban the NEET?
When?
Will you give clearance to ban the NEET?
Look, I will be the last man to give it clearance. Never, ever.
Because
I do not want my children to feel intellectually disabled.
as per
I
your-
want our children to compete and be the best.